To Pens of John Paul II. My name is Alan. I'm the moderator today. Joining me today, starting with our newest member, is
Bradley.
Luca.
Oh, Tara.
Tyler.
Ben.
and these are our writers for today. Unfortunately, Bell couldn't join us, but he hopefully will be with us next week. So we're almost a full crew, and that's good news because I have something really special to share with you guys. Yesterday on the bus, a random 2-year-old named Cynthia dropped the most amazing rhyme, and I really wanted to share it with you. Okay, you guys ready? Because this is going to blow your mind. Okay? Everybody ready? Bubble, 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 cheese, and money. I know, it just gets you right here. The brilliant way she repeated the first word, bubble, 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 to get that alliteration.
Somebody
And
made
then
that
she-
into a song.
Yeah.
Then she had us
Bubble cheese money.
hanging on the edge with cheese, and then she went dark on us. And money.
Too real. Too real.
You know what? And she just dropped that out of the blue.
Man, the passion that she
So,
put
you know
into
what?
that. Years of hard labor.
No, it wasn't years, it was just out of the top of the head. And I'm saying
You
if
should join our writing
a
club.
random
Yeah.
2-year-old can drop a rhyme that great,
Why can't we?
surely you guys managed to write a sentence or two over the last week,
I have.
and we have some finished chapters. Oh!
I'm close to it.
But not a little
Okay.
too optimistic.
So guess what we're doing today?
Are you ready?
Writing?
We're actually working on the chapters that you're having troubles getting finished.
I just haven't had time.
Okay, so chapter 2, over here with Ben. Now, poor Ben had an issue. He actually got his chapter done, put it on that wonderful invention of Microsoft called the cloud, and the cloud ate it.
I see. The cloud is hungry that day.
And that,
That
you know,
sucks.
and that's why I recommend to my writers that we use a USB stick.
I also tried to find the USB stick.
Whoa, looks like I'm going out tonight.
Oh, okay. Well, we can get you one before you leave today, okay? But you managed to not lose what you've been writing
Yeah.
up to this point? Okay. And
I've
that.
been, since it is kind of the first interaction, I have trouble expressing human emotion.
Okay. So, what I want to do is get to. Now, how many have theirs electronic? Okay.
Here?
Like electronic. It's saved on the
Electronic.
cloud, or
Mine's on my phone.
Oh, yeah.
it's on your phone, or whatever. Okay. If we need to, the last page that you're on, I get it printed, so that we can, as a group, work on it and do some actual writing. Okay. You have probably not even started yet because you just joined us and you were just assigned your chapters. So you get to start your chapter tonight. One of your
I
chapters.
expect it done by 6:30 tonight.
6:30. Jesus, is
That
he gonna
is-
be slow? Is he gonna slow us down?
That is
'Cause, you
very
know-
generous.
Yeah. I think the next half.
He could have picked like in the next hour.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so-
There you go. Yeah. No, well, I'm just saying. I like it done before these guys get theirs printed off. But you know, I mean. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna have an actual writing day. Okay. We're gonna actually sit down and focus. If you're having any problems with where you're writing, what you're writing with, we're going to help you over that. I'm going to brainstorm you through that, whatever you're stuck on. So let's start with this. We will get the last page that we're working on. Do you have some paper with you and some pen?
I have paper.
I have pencil.
You have a pencil?
You could just take one.
So, and you have your phone you can type with, right? And
Yep.
I
So-
believe
okay, and who needs to go and print off their last page?
that. Concentrate.
Yes. Well,
These are coming.
yeah. We just say that's a lawnmower, right? That's actually Lawnmower Man.
Ooh.
You guys remember that one?
Save us from the evil grass
You don't
clippings.
remember Lawnmower Man?
I know,
Oh.
I wasn't here last year.
How about Edward Scissorhands?
I
I
know
know
Oh.
he is.
Yes.
Well, everyone knows, well, not everyone, but a lot of people know who that is.
Well, there was a spoof of that, and it was Lawnmower Man. Or, you know what? It was probably not supposed to be a spoof of that. It was probably supposed to be a serious horror movie. It was, well,
I mean, you hear Dr.
when
Seuss
were they
and
ever?
Dr.
Well,
Seuss.
the only time they really made serious horror movies, I think, was maybe the 70s and the 80s, but like
Yeah.
50s and 60s, the B movies, like The Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. That's a classic.
Is that even a real movie?
That is, who has not seen Attack of the Killer Tomatoes? Oh my God, your education is totally wasted
Yeah, who here's seen the giant claw?
in
The
that.
what?
The
Exactly
giant
my
claw.
point.
I've seen it,
You've seen the giant claw.
probably. If it's a
A
B horror movie, I've seen it.
It's a stupid looking bird.
In that
It's black and
Oh,
white.
the one
least
that
I've
you
seen it
always
shiny.
show me.
The Shining.
I've seen the Shining.
The
The,
demented bird.
this is totally different though.
No,
Attack of the Killer Tomatoes is the most famous movie flop in the world. It has been viewed
that's why
a
it's,
billion times.
that's why it's so famous, right?
It was supposed to be a horror movie about these mutant tomatoes that eat people.
People.
Yeah, they eat people
Okay.
because they're tomatoes.
Oh, I
Hey, paper people.
So, basically, the scenes are people running from tomatoes rolling down the street, screaming, "Ah!" Okay, so I
wouldn't move. I'm
bits
Italian.
and parts of that movie have been used in everything,
And
like
towers.
any kind of comedy. There must be 1,000 memes with it, like a
Today we're going to
million.
do a serious writing day. 5 minutes later. Have you heard of the tomatoes?
Yeah.
The Attack of the Tomatoes.
Well, I am entertaining them
Tell
while people are supposed to be, who need to print off something, print it off. If not, we are going to start writing.
Everyone in the movie starts running away from tomatoes. I wouldn't move. I'm Italian. Just grab me a knife. Just
Yum.
Yum.
It's a
Yeah, well,
pasta.
you know what?
Yeah.
Especially they were making tomato sauce out of the Italians, right? Italian sauce out of the.
It's probably what's. I
It
think-
was horrible.
I see that as something terrifying, but that's probably what tomatoes think of tomatoes.
No, they were. It was just the worst movie ever made.
believe
Of all B movies, there is not a B movie worse than this, and it is absolutely famous. So, like, it's just look it up and see if you can find it on YouTube. It's worth it. And when you stop laughing, maybe you can watch another 5 minutes. It's just like
Every 5 minutes, you're just dying of laughter
it was bad.
on the floor.
So, you guys are all ready, right? Now, who is having problems with what they're writing?
I mean, what's the principal's name? Mr. Cassidy?
No.
Not ours.
No, it's Mrs.
Oh, it's Mrs.
Oh, the book.
Oh, yes, Mrs.
Hold on. I like.
It reminds me of the teacher at our old school. Had like a really confusing name. Her name was Mrs.
Oh, yeah.
It was like it was like Myers, Mrs. Myers.
All right.
Yeah, well, I used a real simple
I'm just
one
gonna
so we
say
could
it.
remember it. So it's Mrs. Myers.
It's even better, our principal that was named Mr. Parent.
Mr. Parent. I am so calling parent on you.
It's like the parent comes in, yes, I'm Mr. Teacher, here for Brian, teacher.
Question for chapter 11.
Okay.
What was the play that we were picking again?
We
Jesus
Christ Superstar.
Oh, I've seen
Can I
that
find
movie.
the script
I've
of that
seen that.
online
Jesus
or?
Christ.
You should.
Superstar.
And there's a movie of it and a record of it that are probably YouTubeable.
All
The
right.
one where Judas hangs himself.
Yeah.
Yay.
Well, that happens in like
Every.
Every Passion Every
Yeah.
Passion story.
Yeah.
But of course, he has a musical about it.
Can I get these?
Yeah, of course. He
Can I get
dies,
these
but
still?
after that, he
Yes, you can. You want this all stapled, okay.
he dies.
I will entertain the people. I'm going to
Because
use
it
this
is
stapler.
kind of a pain to search through my bag looking for the damn papers.
No
Yes,
problem.
Save
I
settings.
When
Yeah,
we watch,
yeah, but-
when we watch Jesus Christ Superstar, I think our music teacher told us that there was a tank in the background in one scene.
There was. I saw.
Because
It.
it was shot in Israel and they were in the middle of a war.
I saw that. That was funny. Not really, but
Oh.
it was weird.
About.
Wait, when was that made again?
I'm pretty sure in like the 70s.
Oh, I know what where you're
Yeah.
talking about.
So right, Alan's gone. I'm the leader. Everyone get to work.
As far as I know,
Veto.
that was these.
No.
Who's the
Oh yeah,
oldest?
what, you had a revolution while I
So,
was
like,
gone. I
Tyler's
heard.
Dang it, he's back.
Tyler's the list.
All right, so.
So what chapter did
Rise
you say I
is-
should switch out for?
Oh yeah, 30. What do you got? 39 is the one that they have. They're getting ready for the prom.
Anyone switch?
So
Oh yeah, I'll switch.
Tara's the one. So how about
Wait a second.
you take maybe 32,
So,
or
which one do
how
I?
about
take?
maybe I don't know. You're working on 5 now, Tara.
Yeah.
Okay. So what was 13 again?
Hello.
13. Quote, the next day at practice, his hand is acting up and he does not have a way to distract it without his rubber troll. It begins to fiddle with his mic all the time until the director asks him to stop it. Unfortunately, he has no control over the hand and it happens a few times more.
Okay. What I'm gonna suggest is how about 27?
So,
Because the play, that's another good one for you.
So which ones do I take again?
You
I
have
have
5, 13, 20.
27 and 32. Those are what I have.
Yeah,
right now.
you're gonna have 32 and 39.
Alright.
And he's going to have 27, I said, right? No, that's not good. He's gonna take 32.
32?
Yeah,
Alright.
because that's the girls' night. 27. So like,
You
We
like
have
girls.
so much.
I'm the only girl here.
You know their lingo. You know how they speak.
so
You know
No
the
comments.
slang.
We
No
speak.
comments.
okay.
Need
So
a
what
lot
you're
of
gonna
chicks on
have?
speak that out.
Who's got a pen for me?
Here. I was already had it.
Instead of that, you're gonna have 32,
Except instead of
and you're gonna have 39.
Speak the
Okay.
needs.
Now, we might as well start with 21. And where's the? Oh, here's the. It's a little bit backwards, but 21 is. He's in the hospital. Okay. He's in a coma, so he's dreaming, and he's dreaming that he's come back to school, that everybody hates him, and everyone is laughing at him, and during the dream, Bree breaks up with him because she's found someone normal, okay, and that. So quote normal, right? That's his thinking. That's not happening in real life, right? So you can start it on with pen and paper, and then you can
You
like
have to put it on the board.
yeah, like later. Now you got a pencil. Does someone got some paper he can work with?
I got paper. Is it really
You don't have paper, do you?
paper? Why did everyone just stop grabbing the paper?
Okay, someone just grab maybe 2 sheets of paper and we'll get started. And you're working on yours? Okay.
Okay.
And you're working on it telepathically? You're working right now, right?
I
Yeah.
thought you meant like overall.
Yeah, no. We want to actually do some writing today.
What?
Yeah.
My first week and we're already writing.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
is the first time we've
well,
ever actually.
You got no background.
Yeah.
Darius, have to figure it out for yourself.
No, he's got the
I've got like the littlest bit of intel on this.
What do you do? Tell me.
Okay.
Well, that's us.
Okay. Now I'm gonna help him, and if he needs help with it, we were gonna help him out. You guys are all getting started, so we're gonna start with, now Darius, where you're at 21, Darius just got hit with a truck,
Whoa! Oh yeah, he gets hit by a truck.
It's normal.
You don't get hit.
Oh, let me guess. His legs got in line of
His arm just, pulled him out onto the road.
What happened was
That
that
would make sense.
he, in the chapter before, or was it 19 or 20, one of those chapters before yours, you're doing 21, his hand freaks out in the atrium while
During
he's
a
in
promposal first.
promposal
That was like the first
for his best friend's girl, and he's holding a sign, and all of a sudden he freaks totally out, right? And everybody is there because the promposal. I don't know if you haven't been here for one yet, but when it happens,
Telepathic.
everybody stands around waiting. Everything is, the atrium is totally packed. The top of the stair, like all around, everybody is waiting. The bell has gone, nobody's
no
going
one's
to
going
class,
anywhere.
everybody's waiting. Teachers are out there, so this is the time where basically almost everybody in the school is out there
It's
to
also
see
being
it.
filmed by every single person.
Yeah.
Was
So he
With-
gets upset and he runs out of the school
He did.
and he's running across the road towards that
Tommy?
field and he doesn't look. And along comes a truck.
What was gonna happen?
How did we get across?
You know how many people actually look before they just charge across that street there?
Not many.
And it's one of those
Every
things that
day.
Those big trucks can
And
go really
that-
fast.
And the thing is those trucks, once they're getting going, it's hard to stop.
It's like a train. Don't stop very well.
And it's a lot of weight behind them, and he gets smushed. So he hasn't woken up yet in your chapter, he's actually in a coma, right?
What was
And
the
he's
damage that he got again?
he has
Broken collarbone.
bone, broken arm, and 2 broken legs, right?
How?
I have a small question.
Well,
Yeah.
you
Was he
can't
like
walk for the
facing
next like 12
forwards
months.
at the truck when he realized that it? Or
Well, he turned in time to see the grate almost smash into him, right?
Ow.
And kind of just
Sums
froze
up
like
that
a
entire
deer.
Ow.
Right? And got lucky because getting hit by a truck
Maybe
like
just
that
like
can be
Survived.
worse.
Probably more just like kidding.
But
More towards like the side-ish almost.
that
Where it kind of just hit him.
I think he kind of
and
get
then
hit.
more
You know,
impacts.
like some like
You got hit
the
and then you went flying.
collarbone is probably from the impact because collarbone is like a fuse, and when there's an impact, it breaks on purpose to protect the rest of you, right? So that probably happened on impact and probably his one leg, right?
And it's on
And that, no, actually, it's his left arm, that collarbone. The broken arm and the broken leg are from the impact. The other 2 are from the impact with the ground.
Yeah, so
Right.
his arm is still good though, right?
His
Is
bad
this-
arm is
yeah.
still good, except for the collarbone on that
Oh,
one's
yes.
broken, right?
So
And we did that on purpose so that every time
Yes,
his hand moves on its own, he hurts himself, right? So
That's
he's
a
even
little
more.
cool.
Yes,
it
we're
can
laying this thick on there. We're gonna get the pathos going. Everybody's gonna be really feeling sorry for him. But you know who's feeling sorry for him the most? Darius. Poor Darius thinks everybody hates him. And his girlfriend's broken up with him because he's not normal. Right? And yeah, make the quotes, right?
every time we say normal, we have to do that,
Yeah.
even off camera.
And and then we're going to go to the big fight,
Yeah.
right, with
Wait,
his
what?
girlfriend.
What big fun?
The big fight with his girlfriend because he thinks she broke up with him when he wakes up for real.
Like you don't know much about what
I
happened.
mean, I guess she broke up with him after that.
And that, no, they didn't break up from that. And then that's leading into
Her finding out that he has
about his hand.
his whatever it's called.
Alien
hand
hand
syndrome.
syndrome, and then they have his mom and him have a big fight because he's being a moron to his girlfriend, and she likes his girlfriend, and he has to apologize to her,
Jane Anshel.
and that, and then we get to the point where he's feeling sorry for himself. He thinks he's got to move. Nobody likes him. He can't come back to John Paul II. right? And the chapter that I'm working on, and I gotta let you know, I have a chapter and a half left before you owe me a coffee. So
What?
we had a bet.
We had a little wager.
Does he have to like be?
I
part
was
of
gonna
that?
give you a pizza party, and if you guys got your 5 chapters done. Now,
Well, next
these
week?
guys are gonna. You know why these guys weren't in a panic here? Because they know you're still getting a pizza party.
Wait, what?
But I get my coffee this year.
That's
And,
We can-
That coffee's going to me.
no.
Yes.
Black coffee triple trip. Black coffee extra large. Or,
Coffee?
You know what?
Black
Just
coffee?
a small coffee, 2 cream.
Alright.
Right? You know what? It's just the cheapest. I'm not. But you guys are, once you do get done this,
We'll get a piece of it.
there is a pizza party, right? Like last year we had one, right?
Does it count if I finish my book?
No.
Private
This
pizza
is-
party.
This is
all for me.
It's
this
part
is
of
for us to celebrate the end of our hard work. Okay. And that, so we want to get our 5 chapters done, and then as soon as that's done, we will arrange to have a pizza party, and you guys get an extended lunch on that day. So
Like how extended?
you start at the beginning of 3rd lunch.
That's my normal.
That's when I know.
Yeah.
Yes, but you're also there until the end of 4th.
That's when I always start at like.
No, you don't.
I start at.
You
4.
get 2 lunches then.
so from 10:40 to 12:45.
Yo.
It's a big lunch for our party. Okay.
Can't we just like instead of doing it like that? How about we just extend it a little bit more, like an hour and 30 minutes, so I don't have to do math.
I'm not allowed to do that.
How
This
about we
is
just
the
don't
length
show
of
up
time
that
I
day?
can
We'll go an hour 29 minutes.
this is the length of time I can get you guys out of the one class
Okay,
to
well.
come in for the pizza party.
Like so much.
And we will arrange. I guess we don't have to do anything special this time, like no what was it? Gluten free.
Nope.
What they do
Oh,
last?
was it Sienna that was?
Vienna. Yeah. So, anyways, let's start. The first thing you want to do is put chapter 21 at the top, right? And what you want to do in your opening scene is talk about him not being in the hospital, right? You want it to be weird. You want.
Can I do something?
Oh yeah, you go ahead. Yes, you go. Yep. You want a USB? Let me get you a USB because these are
I
the.
need one of those.
We'll be right back.
Okay.
Who needs a USB?
It's okay. So what we want is kind of weird, right? Like instead of waking up in the hospital, right? You want him to be waking up
No.
at home. He's not waking up in real life though. He's dreaming. So you have him wake up. So our first chapter is.
That was me.
That was me. Somebody. No, that's my mom. So, okay, so what we're going to do is at the top, we're going to put chapter 21, right? And then what we're going to do is going to write a sentence, not a sentence, a paragraph where he's waking up groggy and it's, oh, my arm hurts, it must have been where I fell, right? He doesn't remember being hit by a truck. And then, so what we want is that what would be a good opening is that the pain of his arm wakes him, right? And he wakes up in his bedroom, not in the hospital.
Just so you know that's going on YouTube.
Yeah, and we would appreciate if you didn't interfere with the writing.
Sorry. May I talk to you for a second?
Yeah, no, sorry.
So I wanted to have, if you guys could see you with it, so we're just trying, because we're also trying to meet you guys so you know what's going on at school.
Oh,
So I
okay.
wonder if you have any videotape or photos of
We actually have a YouTube channel. I can give it to you. Come here.
we wonder that we're trying to get videotape and pictures of all the clubs in the school.
Yeah,
I could
and
also send it to Sam. I could send the link to
You can?
Yeah.
Here, I'll do it.
Actually,
we'll
you can-
send you
It's
a
pos-
link.
Yeah, so Tara can handle with that.
Pause.
It's playing now. They wanted to resume.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
it's okay.
Okay, so you're working on that first paragraph. He's waking up from his arm, and we'll get you something. Yeah, and we have some photos too that
Oh, we can-
that
Yeah,
the
Tara can
principal
help
took.
with that.
But she'll send you the video, like the link, and if you need a shorter video, I can get you
Mostly
something
we will need pictures.
in that. Okay, you know what I'll do is
You can send that to
Peter
Miss
Peter
Gallagher.
took them, and I will get that for you.
Yeah,
Okay.
just send it to Miss Gallagher.
All right.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Thank you. That was a member of our student council here. Your name was?
Sam Lamb.
Sam Lamb from our student council was dropping by and that. Now, okay, Brad, let's get the first chapter started. Okay. So you want to say something like, a sudden pain
Sam.
in his right arm or whatever, right? Woke him up, right? Like, yeah.
Are you writing now?
Yes, yeah.
So
Yeah.
what day is it?
It's like, what day of the week?
Yeah. Like a Monday?
It was, it's probably, you know what? He can think it's a Monday, right? But it was probably like a Tuesday or Wednesday, right? So he can think it's like a Monday. He doesn't have to know what specific day it is because it's not real. None of it's real. What's going to happen is we're going to get him to school, right?
Yeah.
And everybody's going to be laughing and everybody's going to be pointing and saying, Cripple D, Cripple D.
What's his name?
That's what he thinks his nickname is. But it's not. But it's not, right? So we want to write it as if it's real, right?
So it'd be like it's Monday. I woke up to a sudden pain in my arm.
Yeah, but you know what? Just do this. Like a sudden pain in his right arm. Well, so we'll write in third person. So just look. You say
Are
a
we
sharp
supposed to write it
pain.
in first person?
No.
Really?
Yeah. Third person. So, like, what you can do, it's easier to write, believe me, in third person than it is in first. And that is, yeah, but you know what? Most first person stuff, it doesn't work because it is really hard, but it's easier. I can write I, easy enough, but I. Really, it's like,
It's recorded.
it's like listening to an old man tell you the story about his prostate. Oh my God! And I got this hemorrhoid this big. You know what I mean? And then you're just like, right away everybody just turned off, right? So it is easier to carry a story this long in third person. So just say like a sharp pain, you know, roused, you know, or woke. There is something, right? Or he raised his head to find himself in his bedroom. You know, describe a bit about his bedroom, right? So let's start with that. Just start with the sharp pain, like, or whatever you want to describe the pain in his arm, and be specific, like, you know, it's his right side he's laying on, or whatever. And, you know, he must have hurt his arm in the fall. He doesn't remember the track, right? Yeah. So let's just get that written in.
So like he woke up to a sudden pain in his right arm.
Yeah, that would be good. Yeah, that would be great. Wow, that Bluetooth keyboard. You know what? I found the Bluetooth keyboard for that. You know what I didn't find for that other? It was a pen. It's a pen. I got the base for it.
Some of them.
And I can find the pen for it.
Do you still have the Bluetooth keyboard?
Yes, I do.
I compare it to the phone. Right on
I didn't bring it with me. No.
That's what I do, because I don't have a laptop.
Yeah.
And my dad used it for work, but now he doesn't. So.
If I brought it, I'd like, you know, might
Bring
need
it
batteries.
tomorrow. I can give you the Chromebook battery.
Yeah, I
And then
got
I can use the Bluetooth.
on my phone. Yeah, I'll get that going tomorrow for sure.
Oh, in that case,
And then
here you go.
we try to find equipment for our writers, and this was a Google, what do we call it, Chromebook that we had lent to our new writer. And some of us come really prepared. A lot of it, yeah, out there might write on your phones. That's very popular now. And I think you can access Word on your phone
Yeah,
these
that's what I'm
days.
on.
Yeah.
The,
And that-
let's see.
So I will definitely get you that keyboard.
Mhm.
We might have to get some batteries for it, so I'll grab some batteries. They're just double A's.
I have some of those.
Yeah. I'll
But I would
grab.
have to go buy more because I only have 3 left.
No, I'll go grab them. I think it only takes 3. Batteries might be good. It's been off all this time, but you know sometimes when you leave things off with batteries on it, you know. And that. So, just describe his room. You know, it's probably like getting light, but not. You know what I mean? Because he's gonna imagine this morning, right? You
So,
know?
like, it's dim because he has to wake up from high school.
Yeah, yeah,
And, like, he can't see, like, that only 4 feet from him.
yeah. But he knows he's in his room, right? Yeah. Because it's his room is familiar, and you can like it's a boy's room. You know, there's probably a pile of laundry somewhere.
Yep. I know from that experience.
That never goes up until you get married. Yeah. Doesn't go away. And that's
Yeah, like this USB.
yeah.
These 16 things.
Yeah. And that we can, I guess, we're gonna pause here for a bit, and our writers are gonna write, and we will come back to you. We are having a writing day today, so we can get some of this book done, and we will come together at the end and let you know what we've written. All right, thank you.
Can't get it.
We're gonna do the outro.
Playing.
Okay, is it playing now?
Yeah.
No.
All right, you might have heard us a bit disorganized. We're coming back here. We all worked on our chapters. Tara, you were working on chapter 5, and you are up to 4 pages
Yeah.
now. Ben, you were working on 2 and 12.
I worked on 12 today.
12, and you got what,
I-
a page done?
Yeah.
Okay. Tyler, you got a couple pages done there, and that was chapter
18.
18, and you've already got your other chapter done and handed in as part. You were working on chapter 21, and you got about a page done, page and a half.
I
You
was working on my book. I was spending a little bit more time than I wanted trying to find the personality of my character, but I did write a bit more than I
Okay.
wrote. That was my goal for today. And I wrote.
okay? We need to actually
So did I.
focus on our chapters from this book, okay? Because we are 8 weeks in. And almost 8 weeks in, and we are a quarter of the way done, but we only got 1 chapter from the actual writers so far. So we really need to get some chapters in, okay? When you guys get your chapters in, we'll almost be halfway done the book. And that, we got 2 writers working on their second chapters, which is great. But I want to start editing soon, okay? So we will try to get our chapters that we are working on done for next week. And next week, we're actually working on your books. So remember to bring your books in for next week.
Oh, now I need to ask for my laptop.
And that, yeah.
I'll see if I can print it off.
Yeah,
Save it
and
until
then,
next week.
I have a thing
we're going to see what we can do to get those started as well. But we really, really need to focus on getting Malfunction finished, okay? So, that's it for the Pens John Paul today. I want to remind you to like, share, comment, and to subscribe, okay? And have a good night.
Bye.
See you next time.
Bye.